Hey there, hello again, and welcome back to Let's Play Europa Universalis as Milan. Before we get started today, I'd actually like to take a quick survey of the world. It's always one of my favorite things to do, see what's going on, at least in our little observable universe here in the European area. Primarily because I did notice that Sweden seems to be getting occupied by Memmingen. Fascinating. I'm sure that is part of the coalition war that Denmark is currently fighting. That would be against... Oh, wow, that's a pretty big coalition. Let's take a look at the diplomatic map for that. That is, yeah, half the HRE. Almost screenshot worthy. There we go, screenshot. Not sure what I'm going to do with it, but, you know, memories. All right. Yeah, that is really half the HRE. Alright, I wonder what else they took. I mean, I thought they just did the personal union there, but I guess that was enough. Alright, let's not get too caught up in that. They still might, you know, not lose too much because nobody's going to be able to get to their capital. So maybe they just have to give up their union and then move on. England is doing something with Brittany, and I'm curious what. Alright, just taking it directly. I'm surprised the French don't have anything to say about that, but I guess they are still smarting from their last war with the British. Queen is in charge there. Did notice that Austria is also, thought it had a regency, but I guess not. Doesn't matter for us because we can't play the royal game anyways. Alright, that's enough of a look around. Ottomans at war as usual. Looks like they've already been eating away at the Mamluks. Let's turn to our own matters of state. So, the first thing I wanted to do was to actually initiate a golden age. It's a good enough time. In fact, I find very often I am initiating this in 1492. I remember that because of Columbus, of course, and you know, date that sticks in your head. Oh yes, Columbus sailed the ocean blue. Alright, so we're going to start a golden age and utilize those discounts to get ourselves a bit ahead. That does mean we can select another idea group here, get an extra merchant, great. We will be about 6 months behind on Miltech then, but that's fine. We're not going to engage in any battles in that time at all. Then we can turn ourselves to the next idea group. And I am just going to not think about this too much. We're going to go economic. Let's get that economy rolling so we can hire mercs when our allies abandon us later. Or when we have a war of particular importance that we feel like dedicating some extra resources to. So economic, and we can take the first group there. National tax modifier, not going to be our main source of income. But in the early game it always is, so that's good. Working on getting towards our next national idea, yearly prestige. We did already unlock the reduced idea costs, which is a great thing to have that early in the game, I must say. There, now we can unlock a tech or two, just one for now, the administrative one, which is good because otherwise we're losing innovativeness, so let's get that unlocked. And the others will unlock very, very soon. August and July. So no worries there at all. Anything else on the list we need to pay attention to? We do have some mothballed forts. I don't think that they're going to sneak by us in any way. So I'm not too worried about it. But it's always possible. So let's get the capital fort up at least. They're definitely not going to be able to swing around that direction. A national decision, past act of uniformity. Not important to us at this moment. We can think about it later. We could build more things, but I'll just hold off for a second. That mission we are putting off for a little bit. The government reform is actually one of my least favorite here. Separation of powers, they really only give us two options. Presidential system, institution embracement costs go down. Not something particularly earth-shattering, or you have to accept parliamentarianism. Now, I have never played with a parliamentary system, primarily because I've read a lot about them, and they don't sound particularly fun to me. It would get rid of the diet, get rid of the nobility, you're stuck with a presidential system that has some benefits that are really good, but it's a little bit of a draw out of the hat kind of thing. Well, so is the diet system as well, but it doesn't sound like something I want to do. I'm just going to actually not click this for now. We'll wait a little while. You guys can maybe tell me, oh no, go parliamentarianism. It's perfectly fine. Maybe for RP we become a modern democracy in 1492. We shall see. All right, with all that said, I can get the clock rolling here. My tea is a bit warm, so I'm having a hard time drinking it to clear my throat. These are mistakes a professional YouTuber would not make, but I actually prefer kind of going for the more casual YouTube environment than the highly polished. And it's my channel. I can do what I like. Alright, let's get this clock rolling. Right now, all we're doing is waiting for sieges to tick down. I don't particularly like taking all of that attrition there, but there's a 16 stack there. We should respect that. We actually went negative there. Ouch. What a bite. Alright, that's okay. Our Navy is taking out the Sienese Navy there. Nothing critical. We do need to get some of these guys into shore for repairs. That's good enough. We can grab these guys, send them up there. Main fleet can come and help reinforce here. Ooh, well, maybe that was a bit premature. Alright, nah, it was fine. That's why the siege progress reversed itself. The Pope pulled his fleet away to do something else. Alright, let's keep it rolling here. We do have the extra merchant now. We have to actually utilize him. So, where are we steering from these places? They are steering to Seville, so that is definitely worth steering our direction. Pretty low value, though. Steering to Constantinople, definitely. That would explain why sending my trade fleet there didn't do anything. Alright. 9% trade power. There. Quite valuable. 17 there, but it's naturally coming to our node anyways. Let's send him there. Okay. I think we can get that clock rolling now. Our diplomat in Naples was discovered. Bad timing on that. Whoops. Stop. And then pop up. No, do not cancel. We have won the siege of Florence. That's good. We can start bringing them down here for additional support. Pull our diplomat out of Naples now. And let's just see who's going to be the most upset about, I don't know, things. That's expensive. Ooh, I'm almost tempted to take Florence, even though it was the most inefficient way of going about this war. No, I'm not going to, though. That would be totally irrational. We could get a lot more from the south. But what we wanted to see is who's upset by this. Bologna, Switzerland, Memmingen. So Bologna, Memmingen, Württemberg. Let's get some improvements up then going here. Improve relations. Can pull him out of Florence then. And we may want to send him back, though. Who else did I say? I know I said Württemberg, but I thought there was somebody a bit closer. I guess we're going to have to check again. Switzerland, Memmingen. Alright. Now it's just a matter of waiting for time to pass. Aha. They want to come up in here and do some stuff. Probably should have put my troops in over there. Let's... Who do we got attached to us? 5,000 from Memmingen. Memmingen, Mantua. I am a single-track person, apparently. I think then if we pull them out, tell you to not attach. Pull them all in. Alright. Merge everybody up. And go take care of them. Oh, they're trying to go all the way then. Up to Ferrara again, apparently. Oh, alright. Ah, we didn't catch them. Well, that's alright. We'd just scare them back to where we're going. Actually, we're going to catch a stack of them. That is perfect. I love timing it to do that. I did not do it on purpose this time, though, I have to be honest. I wish I could take credit for that. Though, we can get the mill tech, help along that battle a little bit. And also the shipyard tech. That'll be good in the Diplo tree. The vast and endless sea. Gaining some sailors. That is a stack wipe, which is not surprising, of course. I am going to select you, though, and split you in half. And have them join later. Provence declared war on Savoy. With whose support? Who is Provence fighting, then? Savoy and Geneva. Nobody else came to their aid. Oh, interesting. We have a truce, though, for quite some time more, so that's not going to be particularly useful to us. All because we had to humiliate them. I should have planned out that a little bit more thoroughly and kept that shorter, but at the same time, it doesn't do any good because, we're going to have a lot of AE from other things. We do have a lot of people asking for truces here or for peace offers here, so we should take a look at those. Let's go back. Siena. We're not going to accept their peace offer, of course. We will negotiate one on our own. So, Siena. Give us war reps, transfer your trade power again, and end your rivalry with... maybe, don't really want them to end their alliance. There is no rivalry I really want to end, other than that's okay, but is not maybe valuable because it could lead them to become friends, which isn't good. But so it is. Alright, that's fine. Then a bunch of money. I'm not going to overthink this and try to min-max it. Well, maybe I will a little bit. There we go. That's better. There we go. Now we just have to wait for this siege to end. We do have another diplomat handy, which means we can check the next person on our list. Still Memmingen. Württemberg is at 39, so we want to get their relationships up to at least 39. It's not really mostly us taking attrition here, so that's okay. Does that guy have a siege, Pip? He does not. None of them do, actually. Aw, this fella does, though. And I've got my cannon there. Oh, that's always lovely when I do that. There we go. Let's select this unit. Guys, don't attach to me. Let's get another general in there. And then, I left the mercs attached there, though. So let's see who we have sitting here now that we maybe don't want here. Tell you what, we will move out. Yeah, I think we can move out all of them then. Nobody attached to me. Well, somebody attached to me. Alright, that'll allow them to unattach. Guys, attach. I might just have to leave a few troops there. That's fine. Don't want to leave them too vulnerable sitting there. Patience, people, patience, I know. We do have another age ability, but it doesn't really help us much at the moment. Alright, we're getting close enough there. I want to move these guys up. There we go. Siege is won. Move you guys in here. Move you guys in here. Hope you can do whatever you want, I guess. No other big actions going anywhere. I can bring the rest of the fleet down. They probably won't arrive in time to help, but we'll see. Oop. Oh, our leader died. What a shame. He was useful. So now that we are looking at two idea groups, it's really one way, heads one way, tails the other, as the old expression goes, on who we get to replace him. I would say I'm leaning more again towards bureaucratic because we're going to have some coring to do. And our general went away as well, so we've lost all of our generals very quick. Yearly corruption down, that is useful. I'm tempted to not fight these people. There's no reason to take casualties we don't really need to take. But I'll think about it. There we go, more battles down here. And we don't actually need to have these guys still doing yet more improvements. Oh, I haven't taken that province yet. Alright. Alright. Should we take them out? I'm just slightly worried. Oh wow, we have a lot of money that we've stockpiled there. I'm only slightly worried that if I take out the last of their forces, they become an easier target for perhaps France. I mean, not France. Aragon, Castile to take. And as you can see, they've got claims there. Lots and lots of them. So it's a little bit worrisome. And I'd rather not like take half their territory and then have the rest get invaded by somebody more powerful. And then I would have this dilemma. Do I release Naples and go for reconquest, even though I wasted hundreds of admin points pouring territory? Not a pleasant decision you have to make. I'm really regretting I can't take more here. I hope Provence... Well, if Provence takes enough, though, then I can declare against them. Assuming they have not re-allied France. No, England. Curious if France would want to come in. I'm subtracting the thousands and stuff, but... Nope, they would not. England definitely would, though. So we could probably fight England off. And, yeah, maybe not. Alright. France is gonna bound to eventually want to declare war on England, but not with our current forces. Alright, I think that we do not eliminate their last troops. There's no reason to drive this home for them. Leave them a token force that helps hopefully deter other occupations from happening. Just taking that last territory. I believe that can sometimes affect whether you can claim it, depending on how we want to do this piece. And it feels complete. And I will send the Navy back now to repair up. And we can debate what we want to take in this peace deal. This is going to be a very difficult one. Wonder how much we can take. Let's see. Oh, we got to clear out taking that Florence. If we take their main city, we've got an almost irrelevant coalition. And for us, that makes all the difference. I think we do that then. Take at least one of the provinces I have a claim on would probably be useful. Still not enough aggressive expansion to inspire anything beyond the usual suspects. We do want to try to keep Siena happy-ish, though, maybe. Let me take a look at the other territories here. Yeah, it's heads one way, tails the other again. So let's just stick to that. I think if we take another one that's bound to do something, no. The question then becomes, do we want another war relatively soon after this one? In which case we don't want to quite max out every bit of aggressive expansion that we have. I would very much like to get some of this territory up here. The sooner the better. Provence even called England in to help them with their war, meaning they've got favors. That's impressive. Venice is still allied up as well. Boy, everybody's got big allies. That's alright. We're big ourselves. So let's make this decision then. I'm leaning towards taking just a little itty bitty less than we would normally take. Let's deal with Florence separately though first. Shall we maybe actually not take anything from them and keep the truce timer very short? Tempting. Giving up their claims in Milan, Papal State. Sometimes nice, but pretty expensive if you want a short truce timer. Yeah, I'm almost thinking, who are they allied with? Again, they are allied with Savoy. I could break that. No, they're not anymore, because Savoy got attacked. So, no reason to break any of those. Super peace. I am going to keep the truce timer short with them. This may be a foolish move, I totally admit it. We could have them transfer their trade power, and that would really be financially beneficial. But I'm going to just white piece them out in the hopes that we keep this truce timer really short and can attack them again soon. Tell you what, I will take just war reps. Otherwise, the truce timer will be so short that we won't actually have enough space to conquer anything from them in our aggressive expansion. So yeah, that's the best solution. Do it before I change my mind. I don't usually do that, but I think in this case that could definitely be useful. All right, now we gotta let a day pass by, I believe, or maybe that's a different game. I'm losing track of stuff these days. And down here, we take one more. Still not getting much of a coalition, but getting there. All right, that's when it kicks in. So let's not take even Libya. I'm wishing I had not taken this province and just stuck to this coast in the first place, to be honest. But, well, too late for that. I mean, that would be ideal, but I just don't really like the idea of how close I'm pushing my aggressive expansion. All right, we're not doing it then. No reason to double guess ourselves. In fact, let's not even take that. Why risk it? There is just slightly more important land up here. No, we'll take it. All right, that's fine. And then we can have them do what? Have them give up claims in Siena. That's nice. And give us war reps. And then some cash. That'll do just fine. That will cost us 175 admin decor, which we can do. Only 40 overextension, which isn't bad. Yeah. There we go. Let's core all that up. Going to be a lot more to turn it into states, but that gives us quite a bit of additional territory. But once we get the autonomy down in that territory, we'll be doing quite well. Probably should have thought about bringing these troops home first. They're going to have a long trip. No, let's tell you to go this way, so I at least get half of them home. And the rest are going to have to go home via ship, which will take a little while, because we have not got a ton of ships. In fact, the mercs won't even be able to get home. So let's detach the mercs and tell these people to move up to Lucca. Yes, please use the fleet. Actually, can I cancel that? Yeah, I think I can. Because I would like to separate out the actual other ships from the transport ships. Now you can transport there. Yes, please. They will start getting home. Let's get on improving relationships with Siena even further. And Bologna? Are they maxed out? No, they're not. Alright, let's improve with them as well. Eventually I should probably start improving with our own allies. Yeah, it doesn't do any good to take any of this, except this maybe. Never hurts. Alright, getting all of our troops home. I will start. I'm going to slow it down a little bit because I don't like to miss stuff while I'm doing this. But I would like to leave the clock running. Let's get some more buildings up if we need them. Doesn't look like we do. We can certainly build these though, because they will be needed. Truces have expired with Genoa, which does not matter. Let me see the trade fleet here. Almost repaired. Can get the admiral in there for them as well. Can give them their orders already. They won't leave until they're repaired. Tell them to protect trade in Genoa. Armies. I wish we had that many armies. I don't know why it's saying that. Oh, I guess maybe we do. lost track of how large we have become. We can turn off the capital fort now. And let's see if an opportunity presents itself against Provence once they take some land from Savoy. Our military advisor is down. Alright. Reinforced speed, not the most useful. Useful if you're doing a lot of running around, but in this kind of constrained environment in Italy, you're not going to really need that. Are they still transporting? Sometimes I feel like this actually breaks, and that it won't transport your troops anymore. We'll find out. Yep, okay, they're still going. And then, okay, we're better off without Ottoman involvement. Crimea. Yes, I think you are as well. You seem to be doing splendidly for yourselves. I'm being a bit cynical there, I do admit. All right. Keep the clock rolling. We can pull them out. And maybe even pop a couple points into the Pope. I don't like to even miss a 1 month tick. Let's recall them. Okay, Savoy is no longer a valid rival. Yeah, they knocked him down to size. I will give you that. I wish I could attack them now. I'm worried they're going to get a big friend. They would be a good vassal now, because let's see. Yeah, they've got a lot of reconquest. Let me see how much war score it would take. 86%. The aggressive expansion would be, but maybe even worth it. All right, let's look at who our new rival should be then. We have Switzerland, Venice, and the new one shall be... None of these people are particularly fascinating. Like, why couldn't you at least make it England or Provence? Provence certainly must be maybe big enough. Who do we have a chance of surpassing then sometime soon? Because I don't like these options. Otherwise, it's going to have to be Castile. Who are Castile's rivals? All right. Yeah, Castile it is then. Well, but then they're more likely to come defend Venice when that day comes. I mean, they're going to defend them anyways. I don't see any reason they wouldn't. Attitude towards enemies. We're just going to have to hope that France can help us out when that day comes. I think that's the only hope. Alright, let's make our new rival Castile then. We are moving up in the world. The Pope would be another option, but they're a nice, reliable ally there, and I'm not ready to take them on until I've really consolidated almost everything else that I can. You know, I've got enough rivals who are valid, who are close. Venice, Switzerland. I'm going to just go and do what I normally don't do, and pick a rival who's just wherever, whoever. Because it just doesn't make any sense for us to rival Castile at this point. They're massively more powerful than us. Bohemia, nah. Austria, I guess. They like us though, it feels kind of a shame. Burgundy is rivaled with them now. And France, so two of our rivals. Burgundy succession still has not happened. I still want to keep Austria on my side a little bit. Tunis? We can't get a claim up on them yet anyways. Allied with the Ottomans, so, you know, that's not going anywhere. Oh, such a difficult choice. Denmark is totally useless. Tell you what, I'm going to just let it run for a second. Yeah, we're at least till the end of the year. We'll lose a couple extra power projection points. That's okay. I don't want to make a spur-of-the-moment decision, and it maybe somebody else becomes valid for us for a little while. Alright, we've got to spend more of this money. Another barracks? Sure. Put it in Parma. Another trade facility anywhere? No. Protestantism entrenched. Another shipyard somewhere. Always good. Yeah, Corsica. More ships? Yeah, we can build another ship. Another bark? Yeah, I think so for now. At least till we get to 20. And then we can start shifting to something new. Yeah, they have these people have stopped functioning. I find that a little bit annoying. So let's get 3 of you. You guys get on the ships. And I'm just gonna have to do this manually. Where are my mercs? We can move them down here. Or actually, I can get permission to just go through the Pope. Foolish me. Pope. Friend. Military access, please. Thank you. And everybody come up here to Parma. The rest of you guys as well, Parma. Get our galleys up there also. Alright. Foolish me, you guys were probably yelling at me the whole time. What are you doing? Should we improve relations with France as well while we're kind of hanging out here? No, let's take care of some of the neighborhood boys again. Improve relations with Trent. In fact, we can probably pull out of the Pope. Why does the Pope not like me now? I think we had a shared rival, an enemy of enemy, and I think that is gone now. So let's, at the end of the month, pull him out. All right. And send them up to whoever seems the most irritated up here. Not you. Boy, not at all. You're probably the closest of all of the people. Yep, doing pretty well at managing our AE up there, I must say. Toulouse, I wonder if you're small enough to be peacefully vassalized. Shame we can't get a royal marriage with them, but there might be some other things we could do. I think it's viable. One less AE that we have to take. Why not? Play the diplomatic game a little bit. Let me, just wanted to see. I don't believe they ever conquered anything in their career. Nope, they did not. It does mean we would go over a relationship slot. So there is that. We should actually think about, annexing one of these guys anyways. Probably Corsica. If we can. We can't do it till 96. That's only 2 years away, though. I think it might be worth it going over. I think we can get it up high enough. We can't do the marriages, but there are other things we can do. I think when we get alliance or friendly attitude or something like that, that will kick it up. And then we will be golden. All right. I think we shall call this episode good. Things went well. I feel like I maybe didn't narrate it quite as well as I should have. So I do apologize if you agree with that conclusion. Perhaps it's too late. It's not late, though, particularly. But every day has its toll on us. And maybe this one said, don't talk anymore. You get tired of talking. But I do thank you for joining me nonetheless. And let me know about this peace plan now, whether you agree with that. White piecing Florence. Now, as I look on it, it was probably actually a mistake now that I see that, oh, we should be vassalizing all of Savoy. And if we do that, we'll have tons of reconquest over here. That's an excellent move. So I regret not, at least taking some trade power and other things from Florence, because we won't be able to conquer them then for a little bit longer if we take such a big bite out of our neighbor up here. So I will see you next time. Thank you again for being here. Like, subscribe if you feel so inclined. I will see you next time, and until then, take care of yourselves, and ciao.